Good evening everyone, I hope you're all well. I was going to leave this until tomorrow, but I had a sudden urge to respond to the haters who are appearing everywhere on my posts, and very welcome indeed they are. For this reason, I like to lead by example, but what example is that? It is as follows. When somebody expresses an opinion that contradicts yours, or even offends you, the correct way to deal with it is to take it on board, decipher it, reflect on it, and respond in a civilised manner. That is the fundamental basis of democracy, which so many of us are determined to restore to this country. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are offended or disagree, you do not demand that somebody is cancelled, resort to calling them racist or any other number of insults, spit your dummy out, or simply go straight to Snapchat and post a video of yourself crying while you pluck your eyebrows out. These are not the cornerstones of democracy. All solutions begin with dialogue, and you cannot have dialogue when you are determined to gag people who make sense or who you do not agree with. With regards to the illegal immigrants, despite your unfounded allegations, it has nothing to do with race at all. After all, many of the immigrants coming are European. They come from all different places. If they are illegal immigrants, they are illegal and they are criminals. And the only reason that they are not in prison, behind bars, for entering our country illegally is because our disgraceful, incompetent government is not enforcing the law. Because rather than protect their country, they are more concerned about protecting their image. Which leads us to one of the greatest offenders in starting this mass migration, Mr. Blair himself. For those of you who are not aware, treason was the last offence that was punishable by hanging in this country. It was also the first major change that Tony Blair made. He became Prime Minister in May 97, and in September 1998 slipped in quietly, sneaked in the Crime and Disorder Act was the withdrawal of hanging by treason, put forward by Lord Archer of Sandwell, a Labour peer, not to be confused with Geoffrey Archer. Just for the record, why would somebody be so determined to repeal hanging for treason so quickly when they entered office? And in your research, I would encourage you to actually look up what is considered treason in this country. You may find it quite interesting. Now back to the haters. In order for you to express your opinion more directly, I even have taken the time to create an email especially for you. It is as follows: insults@antonyantonio.com. Feel free to do your best and I will always take it on board, decipher what you have to say, reflect on it and respond politely. Hopefully you can learn by my example. As for everybody else, it is clear that people are upset by what is happening, and many of you may resort to considering illegal immigrants to be insipid, deceitful, premeditated criminal oxygen thieves. Far be it from me to say anything like that online, perish the thought. And may I make it clear once again for clarity that this has nothing to do with race, creed, colour, faith or any of that. So please stop using that argument. On the contrary, I am concerned that the fragile and effective integration of everyone who is in the UK that could so easily be disrupted is not subjected to that by people who come here to cause a problem. Whatever your background, if you are here, I would urge you to feel as strongly about this as I do, because in many of the comments, the most common one is, well, you look like you're an immigrant, so I'm confused, or why don't you want immigrants? If you are under some illusion that because my parents were immigrants, that would mean that I somehow do not care about the UK, then I'm afraid you are wrong. Nothing to do with race. It is about the fact that I am grateful to be in this country, and I love this country, and I want to see democracy restored in this country. Far more than many of these wishy-washy woke people who are determined to undermine this country every step of the way. I hope that this will enlighten you a little bit. As I said, feel free to agree, disagree. I'd rather you hurl your insults at me than each other. I'm not suggesting that we all become the best of friends and meet in Trafalgar Square for a group hug or anything of that nature. In fact, on the contrary, I absolutely love our inherent Britishness of quiet contempt for each other, manifested in the occasional sarcastic comment over tea and a slice of Victoria sponge. So feel free, email me, make your argument, or even better, join me in a live video, either online or face to face. I'd be happy to hear what you have to say, provided that you are willing to hear what I have to say. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye for now.